Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm begins anew with a Matthias Corvinus, the Raven King of Hungary playthrough. This is not my first attempt at recording this series right here. I've had a lot of problems trying to get this game going without it crashing on me. And you know, I try to work around the crashes and so far it hasn't been successful. I'm hoping, this time that we get something solid here with no technical issues. But I did spend about 5 hours trying to get this thing started yesterday, so I don't like delaying these things. If we continue to have more problems with this, I might try a different civ after this just to just to get something out there for you guys. The Raven King is focused on levying troops and has a lot of things about having an army, so this is going to be a domination style game most likely, which I'm looking forward to after, a very peaceful Canada game. In the future, once we're done with this one, we'll be mostly done with Gathering Storm people. There's still Eleanor of England, but having done Eleanor of France, and that went, that was a whole lot of fun. I think we can hold off on Eleanor of England. It's too similar right now. But at some point, it'd be fun to go back and do that one as well. Let's talk about our abilities here for a second. Matthias Corvinus, the Raven King. Levied units gain an ability giving them +2 movement and +5 combat strength. It costs 75% less gold and resources to upgrade levied units. If you levy troops from a city-state, receive 2 envoys with that city-state. Gain the Black Army unique unit when the castle's technology is researched. So that right there is like the bread and butter. That means we want to have a lot of city-state friends, and we want to have a lot of gold to be able to levy them, increasing our bonds with them, and also, becoming the bulk of our army, which is pretty cool. Hungary itself has the Pearl of the Danube as an ability here, it's a pretty sweet ability. Plus 50% production to districts and buildings constructed across a river from a city center. Now, as far as I know, this has to be directly adjacent to the city, so, you have to have city, river, and then the tile there, with the river right between them. But 50% extra production for districts and the buildings inside. That means, like, a campus gets the bonus, the library gets the bonus, the university would also get the bonus, so that's pretty sweet. That helps out pretty significantly if you can make use of it. Obviously, the map is going to dictate a lot of that for you, but hopefully we can make some good use out of it. They also have a thermal bath, which is a replacement, I believe, for the stadium. It's +2 amenities and +2 production, extends to each city center within 6 tiles. The city receives +3 tourism and +2 additional amenities. There's at least 1 geothermal fissure in the city's borders. So yeah, I don't remember the exact stats of a stadium, but basically this adds production and potential for more amenities and tourism. And I think even the +2 amenities might be more than the stadium by default. So I don't end up usually building a ton of entertainment districts, but we'll definitely have to make use of this throughout the game here. We have 2 unique units here, the Hussar and Black Army. They're both light cavalry units. The Hussar is a replacement for the cavalry, +3 combat strength for every active alliance. With us being aggressive, warmongering, and stuff like that, I don't see a lot of benefit from the alliances aspect of that, but I think it is still stronger than a cavalry. So, if we have somebody like Swolgamesh out there who's an easy ally to maintain, then perhaps, we get a little bonus there, which is cool. The Black Army is a replacement for the Courser, +3 combat strength for each adjacent levied unit. That could, theoretically, if you're attacking a tile adjacent to you, you could have 5 levied units around you, so it could be plus 15, but more likely it's going to be like a plus 3, plus 6 type of bonus when you're in there, which is, you know, significant. But you're not likely to max out the bonus unless you're purposefully trying to do that. Which, you know, some of you may do that. If you can, you might as well. That's how I feel about it. All right, so fractal map type, deity difficulty, standard game speed, and map size, disaster intensity of 4. What we're looking for from a generated map here is we're hoping to be directly connected to a nearby city-state and AI that we can use the city-state against. If we don't get that, you know, we'll roll with whatever, but that's what we're hoping for when we're generating this thing. But, you know, the game can be cruel. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Sid Meier blesses us with a crash-free experience here and a nice start. Let's see. Our random seed is as shown down here. Let's check this map out. Alright, so here we have our starting location. It's pretty interesting here in that if we were to move here or here with our settler, we could get Pearl of the Danube on 5 tiles potentially, which is actually pretty incredible. I'm thinking that we might move on to this rice tile so that we get 3 food to start with, which is 1 more than normal, and we have, you know, full Pearl of the Danube access here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. Do we lose anything by moving out? I mean, nothing obvious right now. I guess this one would give us 2 production, I think, as a Plains Hills tile. So we're trading production for a lot more access to, or 1 production. We're trading 1 production for 1 food and a lot more access to our ability here. So, I don't know if it's the right choice, but it's the choice I made, and I don't think it's a bad choice necessarily. It just, you know, it's possible that something else in the area would be more optimal, but I'm pleased with what we're seeing here so far. We'll lock in that 2-2 tile and move along. So, I mentioned, I think before, that economy is very important for Hungary here. We need to be able to buy and maintain levied troops here. I guess by maintaining levied troops, I mean like every 30 turns you have to re-buy them if you want to use them, so we have to be able to afford that, which means we have to have a lot of commercial districts out there generating us money, or getting money from whatever. You know, harbors could work. In this case, I don't think we're going to be harbor rich. I think we're going to be more commercial hub so far, just looking at the map. Although there may be some good harbor spots out here. I'm not saying no to it or anything like that. But on top of that, we need to be able to have the strategic resources necessary. And the most important early one is iron. Because iron takes warriors to swordsmen, and city-states have usually plenty of warriors early on. What they don't have is anything that requires like a horse to upgrade, so that's less vital for getting through. I'm gonna go settler before worker, because we don't really have a lot of opportunity here for a worker to do anything. We could drop a mine here, we could drop something here, and then, you know, this requires irrigation out here. Okay, Germany is here. Where are you at, Germany? I don't want to send them... I was gonna say, I don't want to send them a delegation, but I think maybe we should try to maintain a more friendly nature at first. But that 25 gold is 5 turns of build-up, and it's gonna cost us, you know, some decent chunk of change to levy troops from a city-state for the first time. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I think it's going to be at least 200 gold, probably, unless their troops are all dead, which is a possibility with Germany out here. I don't know how Germany actually interacts with city-states these days, now that city-states have walls. Are they still very aggressive against them? Do they even still have that ability that I'm thinking of that gives them the bonus versus that? I assume they do, but now that I think about it, I'm not positive. Alright, let's pick up animal husbandry to see if we can lock down any horses nearby with our settler coming up. But yeah, we need to find a city-state, and oh, that was our goody hut over here. Gave us a friend, so I guess we'll just send him this way. It's very mountainous and rugged over here. It's gonna be difficult to get around. We'll send you kind of east, south, southeast, somewhere in this area, I think. Hello, barbarians. We do need to find like a good spot for our next city in here. It looks like there's plenty of opportunity for good cities here. We have a geothermal fissure over here, which obviously, you know, one of our building improvement or whatever can make use of that. I don't know how important that's going to be, but geothermal fissure is also great adjacency for campuses.
Man is the...
Having campuses and commercial hubs, I think, is going to be our priority. Commercial hubs being slightly more important, but science is vital for getting to the techs we need that have, you know, troop upgrades and whatnot. Let's go foreign trade first, since we are not likely to get 3 upgrades right now. 3 tile upgrades, tile improvements, as they like to be called. See, I was, you know, pretty sad about, you know, having the problems run through in the previous game. I tried to get it fixed. I tried recording over and over again, doing different things, and it kept resulting in the same crash at the same turn when a bunch of levied troops were sent back. Pain in the butt. We had a pretty good setup in that one, but I feel like this area is pretty good, you know. If we can find a city-state, we've got Germany nearby, which we could start snagging cities from. We've got Miss Cleopatra over here doing beautiful Egyptian things. Her warrior very injured for some reason. What are we doing here? Let's clear some of these things out. All right. 3 turns for our settler. We're already at
fond of pigs.
Ooh, we're at size 4 in our city. That's going to drop to 3, but we'll be able to. We should probably pick up a worker right after this or a builder to get. How long is it going to take? Yeah, we can get this this thing upgraded. We can probably go get the horses, or maybe even buy the horses. I don't really want to spend the money is the thing. If I'm spending money for anything, I'd want it to be for this. But we don't have the tech for it. Let's work on that right now. Why don't we? Okay, you get an upgrade. Let's take Ranger. We've seen plenty of woods here so far. So I'm thinking that might be appropriate for you, my friend. And we'll send him right in here just to take a look at the land. As far as settler locations go, like I said, this right here could be all right. You get 2 spots for our improvement. A campus right here would be great, followed, you know, with a commercial hub right here. They'd be built really quickly. Could work out. but we shall see. Don't talk about city-states. What city-state are you... Ooh. Wait, how did we meet Zanzibar? Where is Zanzibar? They're over here. I see it on the map now. Okay. They walked into us. 3 city-states over here? And we were the first to meet each of them. Germany, you're slacking. That's actually incredible. So this is money, and this is culture. And these are, you know, 3 people to work with. So now once we get access to a governor, we can send a single governor over here. How much does it cost to levy right now? 200, 200, and 200. So they're all the same at the moment. That does change, I think, based on what's in their military. It might also change based on how far into the game you are. I don't know. I don't usually levy militaries. All right, so 1 envoy is available to us. We're not going to use that on anything because it doesn't buy us anything right now. But that was a great find over there. So now I'm feeling very confident and comfortable with this map. We have the keys to the kingdom available to us right now. Ooh, man, there's a lot of good stuff out here. This area right here is very nice. This area down here I like. I think I might go try to claim further out over here, but I'm not sure. There's also apparently a volcano over here with some very good tiles. So maybe here, let's check this out. Let's head this way. As far as overall strategy for unit building here, I would say it's going to be preferable for us to get ranged units built in our cities. Oh no, okay, we do have to worry. There's a barbarian camp right here. My warrior is extremely far away. But this looks like maybe the right end of a continent here. They usually do this type of formation with city-states at borders. Alright, let's move him over and just make sure we can get in here safely. And it looks like we can. So I'm gonna plop the city right here, pretty sure. We could get more tiles available to us for our Pearl of the Danube if we went here. We also have some pretty good just adjacencies in general, like, you know, this might be a great spot for a campus. We'll have to figure out exactly where we want to drop things soon. But that is it's a good looking area. Another city-state over here. A militaristic city-state. Alright, do any of these things have something that'll benefit us? So, extra luxury resources is nice. So, Zanzibar, you're up there. District's honor next to coast or lake tiles provide +2 culture. And not bad, but nothing crazy. Also, I do think we get an achievement for levying Nan Madol. I believe there's a Cthulhu-style reference with them. +1 amenity in cities with a commercial hub. These are all incredible for us, actually. Like, this one is the weakest link so far. Melee and anti-cavalry's units do full damage to a city's wall. Okay. Dude, we've been given probably the most amazing gift we could ever have in the selection of city-states that they've presented us right here. I feel like it's actually, like, unreasonably good right now. I'm waiting for this game to just start crashing immediately, because that's just how excellent it is right now, that I'm going to be devastated when that happens.
Spotkanie przez Boga
And Jadwiga's here.
błogosławione. Pewna
One of my
tego.
favorite friends.
Ja
Hello, Poland. It's an honor to meet you, young lady. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you with respect and what the Jerusalem. Oh my gosh. Please, game, do not ruin me by being a bad game state or something like that when I go on here. Don't crash on me on a given turn. Please be kind, because this might be the best set I could have. Like, Jerusalem I don't think matters for us. This is the first one where, like, the ability doesn't matter for us. But you are providing us with faith per turn, which is going to get us our Pantheon, which we need. So, you are glorious. That's all there is to say about that. Absolutely glorious friends here. And we can go straight for early Empire. We're getting, like, a lot of culture per turn here because of, like, we've already got basically the equivalent of a monument or two in Nan Madol. I say we go for early Empire. We get our governor first. And let's begin working on some ranged units here. We're gonna need to defend ourselves. Hello, tornadoes. I see a wild family of tornadoes out there. Ooh, this is an interesting spot right here. That's a +5 campus right there. This is a +4 campus. So maybe we might, does anything else get a big bonus from a geothermal fissure? Or is it only... Is it only good for the, I don't know. I think it's only good for campus adjacencies, but we have a really good campus spot available to us over there. The downside of placing it in that little area right here is that we don't get the Pearl of the Danube ability.
I thought Clay must feel happy.
But a +5 adjacency, I think, is better than the Pearl of the Danube. So we're getting +13 gold per turn right now. Is it worthwhile to just buy a slinger? It's 200 gold to levy military. We're gonna have 14 turns potentially here. I guess less than that, so maybe like 7 turns. I think we can buy one. This may be a mistake, but I want to try to get rid of this camp. So I'm gonna buy a slinger down here. And let's work towards writing. The mistake would just be that we can't levy it as soon as we otherwise could, which I don't know. It'd only delay it a couple turns, probably, from what I could tell. So this is what I want to do, is just have them work on killing this unit and get the scout to come help. You can come give us a masonry bonus, as well as making this a, you know, lovely tile to prioritize. How do we want to do this? I feel like we want to try to expand quickly here. But let's get a trader, just to make walking around our territory a little easier. Ooh. Alright, Poland, what are you going to do with that, that settler you have there? I promise that I won't come steal it from you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a step back here and heal. We don't want to have any opportunity to get our slinger killed. I said I promised I wouldn't do this. But at the same time, it's right there. We would get attacked by at least... Hey, let's put you right here for now. We'll see what this... If we can get it to where we don't immediately get counterattacked by a warrior, then I'm 100% down with trying to steal it and get out of there. But at the same time, I feel like I've been given a lot of opportunity up here that maybe I should hold off down here, be a little less greedy. It's so hard to say. Oh, but this is worse now, you see? I've made it worse on myself. Because now if I took it, I could be counterattacked by 3 warriors, definitely killing my warrior. So that's not a thing we want to do. No doubt in my mind we want to avoid that. So we can mine this and we can drop horses there. Or pastures. Probably a better term for that. Alright, you're fine attacking it probably. Hopefully you don't get counterattacked and killed. I think you'll be okay though. So yeah, I want to get another city up here. I want to drop it probably right in here. So let's go ahead and work on finishing this guy off. You rest this turn. I want the slinger to get to the kill for the archery upgrade. And we really should chop one of these to have room for... Like a campus could go right here pretty easily. I want you to put your settler back in a bad spot, my friend. I probably should have taken that when the original opportunity presented itself. But I'm not going to worry about it. We still have a lot of good opportunities here. Let's take a look at what this is looking like. Okay, she did place the city here. That's fine. Yeah, I had a chance. I didn't take it. Probably should have. But I'm being a little risk averse right now for some reason. I don't know why in particular. Other than I just have a really good setup here with city-states and I don't want to mess anything up. Does he get bonuses versus my levied troops? Hold on. Germany. Frederick. +7 combat strength when attacking city-states. Do my levied... We'll figure it out pretty soon. Because basically, if he does get that bonus, he's getting a +2 against me because I'm getting a +5 for them. It ends up being a little weird, but we can make it work, I think. All right, let's get our settler going here. But yeah, this is actually incredible. And I don't know, we'll figure out who to levy from here. Probably closest would be fine, which would be Nad Madol. Although one of these was a COD was especially good to prioritize because it meant I could ignore walls with melee units, which is exciting. Extremely exciting. Alright, so we should maybe look at... we could hold this area. Put an encampment over here and then, you know, make it very difficult for them to do anything land-based. There's cliffs around here. It'd be, you know, it'd be challenging for anyone to come at us.
Writing me.
There's possible strategy involved here. Or is that tactics? I don't know. That's strategy, right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna send you kind of this way. I want to just make sure the woods are clear for my settler to run through. So the opportunity is here or over here. I feel like over here is probably more like a better position than being over here, but yeah, I think the river is more of an alluring target for me. If we get bronze working, we can maybe change our target there. Let's go ahead and send our warrior back. I'd like to at least guard this bridge here with him.
It is luxuries like it.
I'm excited. All right, let's see. We'll get a settler bonus. Get that produced a little faster. Let's go ahead and switch to. Oh, we don't have the other bonus yet, which is fair. We're up to 171. We're getting 12 per turn. So by the time we place Amani right now, we should be able to purchase. It's got to be a COD, right? I mean, that's your go-to at the beginning. But by the time she's in here, we should be able to then purchase the military. Oh no, they're 240, so they're slightly more expensive over here. Can we sell? We don't have a luxury yet, and we're not gonna have a luxury by that point. We could potentially sell horses to somebody to cover the additional cost, or we could just wait a few turns. It's not too big of a deal. All right, so craftsmanship, let's go for you. And yeah, we're gonna start sending you back towards our turf. We're gonna need to make friends with all of these guys though. Especially, so we have them. We'll probably need Muscat at least to be a friend to just clear up this area. It shouldn't take too much to get around them, but we'll want to make friends with everybody in there. Alright, nothing interesting there. Send them. Dark Age. That would be fine. In 10 turns, we'll probably pull off 2 points, especially. Oh, we'll definitely get it because we're gonna be getting Susie status with a COD in 3 turns, so we're not gonna be Dark Age. We're gonna be regular Age, which is that's okay. The Dark Age to Heroic Age swing is always fun. I just don't really want to sit back and wait that long, potentially, here. Alright, our settler is nearly done. We should build another settler right afterwards. We need to try to have a strong foundation here. So we're going to send you over here. What if we put you right here? Bananas on both sides. A spot across a river. That's probably a good candidate for I mean, this one would be better for a campus than right here, I think. I don't know, let's go here. We might have to chop this down to put like a commercial hub or something. Alright, so what's our setup here? What are we liking? Pasture. We have at least 3 pastures within this area right now. We've got bananas coming up here. Bananas over here. Cocoa. We could take a lot of chopping for faith if... no, somebody already took that one, so that's not an option. So culture from bananas. We definitely have bananas and sugar. Sugar... Bananas. I think maybe just culture from pastures would do us fine here. I wouldn't be upset. We'd get an immediate benefit going right here. and then a slightly more overtime. Let's do it. Culture from pastures. Alright, I'm gonna have you hold this spot right now. You hold this while, or have you step over here and guard the area. So, I'd like to get a campus down. Right now we can't even chop. We can't chop any of the jungles away. If this jungle was taken away, I mean, this is a +2 if we chop it. That's not bad. All right, I'm gonna get a builder, and then a settler, and we will chop, chop, chop. Alright, so Akata's 2 turns away. Nan Madol has a little bit of ocean right next to him. That's fair. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and walk you up here and check this tile out. Make sure it's not got a camp there or something. Oh, hello. Hello, tornadoes. Don't mind me. I'm not bothering your family, am I? Just ignore us. Everything will be cool. Gosh, you guys really need ability. You don't have much opportunity to get anything going on over here, though. So 221. Still gonna cost us 240, so 2 turns away from levying troops here. He doesn't like that I Suzied that. I don't blame him. But you gotta do what you gotta do out here. We probably don't need the barbarian bonus right now. So I'm gonna take the bonus for making troops in the time being. And since we are about to go to war soon, let's work on military tradition, make sure we get our flanking bonus. And then let's find a path over here and look around at Germany's territory. There is a camp right there as well. Barbarian camp. Let's take a look at the scoreboard right now, actually. See where we are here. So 5.7 science per turn is bad. We definitely want to build some campuses soon. We have a big opportunity for a campus here. That's a +5. A +3 is not bad, though. But a +5 is way, way better. It's just whether we have the opportunity to spend 60 gold on it or not. Which I think we will. We probably should wait for it. We should build something else there, potentially. If it comes down to it. So 5.7 per turn versus Frederick's 10, Cleo's 17.9, and Jadviga's 13. So we're not in a great spot, but nobody that we know is doing crazy things yet. And like I said, we have some good opportunities with adjacencies to do some catching up there. 6.1 culture per turn versus 14.1 from Jadviga. Cleo, 26. 11 from Fred. Fred, I think, I mean, just based on where our city-states are, where you are, you're going to be our first target here, my friend. I hope you're ready for a good battle. I hope you don't get a +7 combat strength against my levied units. I hope for both of those things, but, you know, if you do, that's your ability. You get that. That's cool. We'll be using my ability versus your ability. It'd be a clash of titans here. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.